I wanted to shoot some film, so I thought I'd drive around where I live and shoot a couple rolls. I brought my Pentax K1000, some Kodak Colorplus, and some Kodak Gold, and I drove to Pick Avenue. I got to the mall and half the lights were not turned on, so the only light I had to shoot with was the natural light coming in from the windows. It looked good, but there wasn't enough light. I had to open up my lens to about f2, and still my shutter speed was about 1/60th of a second. I decided to move upstairs and get closer to the windows so I'd get more light. The window frames were casting really interesting shadows, so I looked for some more. I like how the reds and the yellows pop from the image. It looks very clean. And again, some more square shadows. I like the wooden chairs, but the subject wasn't clear enough. So I recomposed and I framed the waiters as the subject. This one's better. As I was walking back downstairs, I saw this family sitting there, and I thought it'd make a great subject. It looks okay, but I just wish that banner wasn't there. Same with this shot. This group of red bikes just caught my attention, and as I was taking the shot, this guy walked in. His green jacket just fits the shot perfectly. I took a shot of this taxi with its trunk open, and I really liked the background, so I took a shot of just the buildings in the background. That was the last shot on my roll of Kodak Colorplus. I loaded some Kodak Gold, but I think I did so incorrectly, cause the first few shots came back with light leaks. But I like it though, gave it some character. And then, one of the parking attendants posed for me, so I had to take a shot. I like the way the building looks, so I took another shot. This time angled upwards, to make the building look more majestic. I saw a guy sleeping inside, so I thought I'd use the window panes to kind of frame the guy on the right and the counter on the left. But the reflections on the windows kind of ruined the composition. It made it too crowded. It's golden hour now, and I saw these colorful pillars getting hit by sunlight. So I composed a shot, and I waited for the right subject to walk in. Beautiful colors. Definitely my favorite shot. Here's one where the streetlights and the bridge creates kind of like a vanishing point. Sadly, my shutter malfunctioned. It made the center of the image underexposed. That's the thing about old cameras. A degree of unreliability is expected. I tried a similar composition with these streetlights, and I just love how the buildings are in the background. This shot looks okay, but I'm not a fan of the composition. I wanted to emphasize the long shadows being cast by the sun, so I took another shot. And my shutter malfunctioned again, but I still liked the shot. I noticed the apartment buildings were reflecting the golden sunlight, so I took a shot of that. I like how it looks. Then I saw some more buildings reflecting the sun's golden light. Of course, I took a shot. It looked okay, but it seemed a bit distant, so I moved in a bit closer and I took another shot. This one looks better. I noticed the skyline behind those houses was this purple hue, so I wanted to capture that with this street light as the center of the composition. The colors came out pretty good. It's sunset now, so I wanted to take a shot of that, but shooting a sunset head on just seemed a bit boring. So I shot the reflection of it on the buildings behind me. Nothing too special, but I like how it looked. Then I saw this family crossing the fields, and with the buildings in the background, it just looked perfect. Makes me feel like the family has just returned from an adventurous day. This shot would have worked better as a silhouette. That way the sky won't be overexposed and I'd get more of those sunset colors. Same with this image. The sun was disappearing, so I set up my tripod for my last 3 shots. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.